Hey, I don't know if any of my subscribers remember, but like it's been longer than a year. Probably like 3 years ago, I interviewed this rapper from the Bronx. His name was Feli Gatz. I did some reaction videos to his music. Then I interviewed him. I discovered him through 16. He really discovered me. He found me and told me to check out his music. And me and him been locked in since. He ain't been dropping no music lately, but I decided to Google his name just to make y'all more familiar with him on my channel again because I plan on interviewing him again. You know, me and him talked last year about doing an interview. That was actually the last time I talked to him was last year, and he was like, "We gotta do an interview again soon." So, you know, any day now I'll be getting it. I'll be well, not any day now, but y'all should be getting a part two to the interview because, in all actuality, the last time I interviewed him, I had questions that I never got to ask him because the first interview was over. So this is another question right here. Like I said, I was doing my research. I was Googling about him, you know, preparing for my next interview with him whenever that's going to be. My next interview with him is really based off his time schedule because I can always move shit around in my life and make time for shit like this, like interviews. But I always like to be ahead of the game. So I've been doing research, preparing for the next time I interview him. Like I said, I ain't talked to him since last year. And I found this on Reddit, just doing my research. I really got this idea from Trap Lord Ross. Trap Lord Ross, when he's about to do a video on somebody, he do his research. And I've never interviewed somebody who had content all over the internet outside of like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I don't know anybody that I would interview who got shit on Reddit, but Feli Gatz is one of the bigger artists that I've interviewed in my lifetime. So in my head, I'm thinking, let me type his name in on Reddit and let me see what pop up. And it's crazy because I follow Chiraqology and this popped up on Chiraqology and Feli Gatz is not from Chirac. He's from the Bronx, New York. So it's kind of crazy that when I typed him in, he popped up right here, man. But this was 7 hours ago. Never seen this before. I don't even know if Feli Gatz know that this shit is on the internet. He might get mad at me for doing this video if hey Feli Gatz, they talking about killing machines and all this secret weapons. Look, do not be mad at me for doing this video, bro. I'm trying to be fair and I'm trying to cover everything, man. I see a Crip logo and I see a GD logo, which means this video gonna be talking about GDs and Crips. That's also that same star is also for the BDs. For those who don't know, BDs and GDs is the same thing. Black Gangster Disciples. That's their original name. Then they split from Black Gangster Disciples to Gangster Disciples and Black Disciples. But anyway, I see a Folks Nation 6-point star and I see the Crip emoji. So I don't know if this video, I've never seen this before. So I don't know if this is Crip versus GD. From what I was told, there is BDs in New York, but then I heard that is not. Somebody in my Instagram DM, I can't remember who it is, but they told me it's like 5 BDs in New York. I don't know if that's true though. But yeah, man. Shout out to Trap Lord Ross for giving me the idea to get on Reddit and just type in shit. My fault, y'all. That's the Discord, man. But anyway, without further ado, Feli Gatz, Boss Price, the Feli Gatz and Boss Price story, the Bronx and Chicago connection. That's why this is on Chiraqology. Okay. The Secret Weapon, Crip, and the Killing Machine, Folks Nation, Shy York mini documentary. Uh, like I said, I ain't talked to Feli Gatz since last year. I feel like he gonna hit me up about this. He might tell me take this down. Feli Gatz, if you're watching this and you want me to take this down, bro, just, you know what I'm saying, respectfully DM me and ask me to take it down. You know, I'm a very understanding man. And I don't want to put anything on my platform that'll get you in trouble. So if you want me to take this down, just let me know, bro. I'm just doing research, and I thought it was pretty interesting because I'm supposed to be interviewing you again. We talked about it in 2022, so I'm just saying, don't get mad. Let's check it out, though.
Feli Gatz.
Bro, this mug shot, he low key, no racist shit, but he low key look a little Asian, bro. I know he Puerto Rican. If I'm not mistaken, I think he Puerto Rican or Dominican. Hey, look, no racist shit, bro. I'll be forgetting what people is. I think I asked him in our first interview, but that was like 2020, so I don't really remember. I'm gonna have to watch my interview with him over again to do more research. I'm feeling like Lil Reese right now. I gotta do my research, man. I gotta do some more research. But yeah, he low key look a little Asian right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Feli Gatz from the Bronx and Boss Prise from Chicago. Brotherly bonded savages for 10 plus years.
Hey, it's crazy how GDs and Crips wear the same color. They both wear blue bandanas. GDs wear black bandanas too, but they also wear blue bandanas. And when they come together, a lot of people don't know this. When GDs and like Black Gangster Disciple, when the Folk Nation in general, when the Folks Nation come together with the Crips, they they come together and they call it 8 ball. A lot of people don't know that. Because when you take a C, and then when you take the pitchfork and you put it together, it looked like an 8 ball from when you play pool.
Rumor has it that they're each other's secret weapon, providing assistance in the war in each other's cities. Rumor has it that they have a lengthy.
Rumor has it, Boss Price, for those who don't know, BOS is Brothers of the Struggle. Brothers of the Struggle. Boss Price is a GD from Inglewood who was locked in with the Rolling 30s in the Bronx, and the GDs and the Blickies from Ebbetsfield, Brooklyn. So the Blickies, the ones that X out the C, because Blicky is spelled with a C, Blickys. But when they exit out, that's GDs. And I know 22Gs is a GD from Brooklyn. And I know they call themselves the Blickies and they X out the C. So this is probably talking about 22Gs and his crew.
Body count from the Bronx to Chicago. On June,
Feli Gatz introduced Boss Price to his cousin Kappa, a Puerto Rican GD from Brooklyn. That's the dude that circled. Brooklyn and Chicago GDs. Kappa is currently in prison. Hey, y'all see what he in prison for? Nick Blicky and Kappa. Okay.
in 2021, they were both arrested on gun charges and were caught.
They seem to still fly under the 8 ball. Didn't I just tell y'all the 8 ball? Hey, GDs be wearing blue too. Do y'all research. They be wearing blue and black bandanas. I swear, I said all of this shit before before the video even played, bro. I be knowing look, like I said, I be doing my research, man. We got GDs in my city too. I'm from Flint, Michigan. We got GDs. My city is predominantly GD. I ain't gonna lie. Like most of the neighborhoods in my city, they GD neighborhoods. We got Vice Lords and we got Bloods and we got Cobras, but predominantly by city GDs. Feli Gatz is a rolling 30s member from the Bronx with ties to the Central City GDs as well as BDs and JBs and No Limit. I don't know what JBs is, but I wonder if they talking about No Limit 79th and Essex G Herbo neighborhood. You know, Herb Hood, Bibby Hood, Tyrone, Mainsky, and Juvie. I wonder if he talking about that area. You know, Crazy James, you know. He's rumored to dress up in different disguises from a delivery man to even wearing a dress and walking down on people disguised as a lady. Bro, that's crazy. Hey, if a nigga dressed like a female to kill his op, they probably gonna demonetize me for saying that. If a nigga dressed like a female to get one of his enemies and catch him slipping, it's crazy, bro. You gotta want somebody really bad to dress up as the opposite sex. But I ain't gonna lie, if it look real enough, it's believable, man. Like putting on a big ass dress, a wig. I don't know if you would put on high heels because that'd be hard to run and catch an enemy slipping and you running and some high heels. That's crazy.
With stolen firearms, they are now suspected to be interstate gun runners.
They're all Doski World members. He in Chicago in this picture.
Boss Prise and Feli Gatz both have attempted murder charges.
Hey, it's kind of unique that Boss Prise, like his name, like that's a unique ass name. Never heard nobody call themselves Prise before. I wonder like what it would mean and stuff like that. It's a shorter time to crime for guns used in crimes in Chicago than in New York. LA assigned of illegal trafficking. Justice Department says the period from when a gun is bought until it's recovered in a crime was far lower in Chicago than in New York or Los Angeles, according to a new Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosive report.
In the same year, but we are not yet sure if they're related in any way.
Them some big ass guns. I ain't gonna lie, the one that Feli Gatz holding, it kind of looked like a paintball gun, but I don't think that's no paintball gun. But matter of fact, it's just a paintball gun. In case anybody watching.
On June
Boss Price for wolfing with Money Gang members before the
9th, 2022, they were both taken in for questioning.
Get up with me, pussy. Didn't he pass away? I think I heard him before.
In behalf of the death of Avandi.
Hey, don't think just because your ass OT don't mean you can't hear. I found your ass in New York. Send whoever my way I want through this bitch, they all gonna die. Hey, rest in peace to Money Gang Vontae. I think he passed away at that store. I saw that clip on the internet.
Frowner, also known as Money Gang Vontae.
Yeah, this one. Rest in peace to him. I don't know none of these people, but rest in peace to him. Just letting that be clear. I'm not from New York. I'm not from Chicago. I'm just doing my research on Feli Gatz because I'm supposed to be interviewing him one of these fucking months. I don't know what month that is.
Block the wrong ways and it's shots right at that's touchdown in the Bronx. We don't fuck around with no chunks. We don't 7-8, we got 7-8, got glizzy blacks and pops. Hey.
I want a tattoo right there too. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I want one right there.
Real life, what he say? Hey, we on 7-8, we got 7-8, hey.
New York streets is so fucking thin. Like, it be so many cars, so much traffic going on. Them streets be small as hell.
It happened inside the amazing pharmacy in East Tremont yesterday afternoon. The victim, Avanti Frowner, was with his friend who survived. He told police 3 men robbed them of cash and gold chains. The victim was followed into the pharmacy where he was fatally shot. Frowner was in
Feli Gatz
Hopefully this news clip don't copyright me now. News clips usually be copyrighted motherfuckers.
and Boss Prise later got released and free of all charges, with the case being dismissed due to lack of evidence, lack of witnesses, and reasonable doubt.
He got a 6-point star chain. 600 Breezy got one of them too.
Feli Gatz is often glamorized in Chicago drill music, although he's from New York.
That's a fact. I found out about Feli Gatz through a mutual that's from Chicago.
Allegedly carrying on hits in Chicago during his visits.
Now, if that's true, that's crazy. You dropping people in a state that you're not even from? Fuck a state. He dropping motherfuckers in a state, city, and region he not even from. Illinois is in the Midwest. New York, the Bronx is on the East Coast.
Shout out to my New York niggas.
Was Bella talking about Feli Gatz? He didn't say Feli Gatz's name specifically, but was it? It's interesting.
But you know I cracked out Philly, bitch, I keep a whole lot of gas.
Talking on us, we ass some bitch.
That was a shout out for sure about Feli.
In the Bronx with Feli, my nigga be crippin', no standing, nigga, my guy got a station.
Meanwhile, Boss Prise is praised by the Brooklyn gangster disciples for allegedly carrying out hits.
The nigga, my guy got a station.
Meanwhile,
His shirt say 10 block, I think. Yeah, 10 block. He got a red 6-point star. Most people they get a blue one if they GD, so that's kind of interesting, or a black one. It's kind of interesting that it's almost like bringing shit together, because you know, Vice Lords and Peace Stones, they color is red, so it's almost like it's on some peace type shit.
Boss Prise is praised by the Brooklyn gangster disciples for allegedly carrying out hits in the 5 boroughs.
Man, we out here with the real gangsters, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. PML, man.
PML, for those who don't know, PML means plenty much love. Shout out to all the GDs, man.
You know, I'm MC, but shout out to the folks. All right, okay, the right way. Tell them happy GD day, man.
For those who don't know, MC is Mickey Cobra. I don't know too much about Mickey Cobras. I think their color is green. I think I could be wrong too, but I don't. Like I said, I don't know too much about Mickey Cobras.
Nope.
That's the story of Feli Gatz and Boss Prise. If you want to hear more stories about them, profile pieces on anyone, street rumors involving anyone else in the trenches.
I also know that GD celebrate GD Day on the 4th of July because it's the 7th month and the 4th day.
Please subscribe and let us know. The end.
Hey man, New York and Chicago mob ties, mini documentary, living legends. Shout out Feli Gatz. Like I said, Feli, if you see this, it's all love. I'm just doing a reaction video on a documentary about you because I already did your music. So you know what I'm saying? I don't think he a trip though, because I didn't review his music and I interviewed him before. But you know how these rappers be, you never know. He might get mad at me. You know, just like how people get mad at Chop Laura Ross. You never know, man. But shout out Feli Gatz, man. Hopefully I can get that interview. If y'all don't see me do an interview with him, it might be because he got mad at this, but hopefully he don't.